Stern.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Prime Minister. Prime Minister, I crave your indulgence because I don't want to sound repetitive. I had a conversation with the Minister of Works, if I'm saying that, yes, in terms of preserving roads at this time. So if we don't have exceptions to the rules in everything that you'd outline, we may find ourselves in a situation where we're spending more to preserve roads that we just previously spent a lot of money to repave and construct. For instance, I can think of one road in Bellevue, that's in Fellowship, Portland. The top of it was done, millions of dollars spent, and the bottom of it. In the middle of it, there was no works done. So what you have is the road actually deteriorating, the unimproved area going into the area that was improved, and between the road and the drain. The conversation I spoke about is the practicality of you'd have to spend money to even dump the spaces so that it doesn't actually disintegrate further and start to destroy the other road, the new road. So my question then is, will there be an exception to the rules where it's identified? Because I know you outline the role of the MP, but if we are on the ground and we're seeing particular things to preserve the status quo while we await the parishes that are affected, we may find ourselves with a higher bill. And so before the next part of it is certainly the parishes that are situated similar to mine that I would have heard my friend speak about. The drain cleaning exercise is also one of road preservation. When the debushing part of it and the drains, gutters that are like drains on those expensive roads, if they are not, if the debushing and the drain cleaning isn't working in tandem, what you're going to have is that the road itself is then destroyed. And so there are situations where, notwithstanding what's happening with NWA, and I heard it's practical, but the preservation is going to be almost as if we're going to find ourselves with a new problem and a more expensive bill. And so there was a complaint because in my constituency, I've had to take the decision to simply get barrel and shingle, that I'm now learning that there's a different quality, and NWA is telling me you need to stop because the quality of the marl is not good. No, I'm just bringing that out to say that the practical solution, which rightly the minister would have advised me, is to, if you can stop the gap, you're going to have to do that. But how long can I afford to do that in a private capacity while we wait? And so I just needed to consider that.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Just listening to the Member of Parliament, I can see his passion and the genuine desire of wanting to help. And just reflecting that you know, when I became a Member of Parliament, I may have taken the same posture. But I'm sure that your senior colleagues over there, as I read their faces, would be saying, he will learn, he will learn, he will learn, he will learn. But remember, when we sit here and make the rules, we are not intent on breaking them. But when exceptional circumstances are brought to our attention, we will have to address them. The provisions made to members of Parliament, and let me say this, and I have to be the one to say it because you're going to face your constituents who will tell you, the Prime Minister allocate $5 million to you, to your constituency. Fix all the roads. The funds that are allocated to members of Parliament are not meant to replace the functioning ministries, departments, and agencies who have budgets to actually deliver the service. The allocations that are given to members of parliament are there for them to be able to respond to urgent, critical welfare and health and other critical social needs and some infrastructure needs. But the member of parliament is not the executive director of the NWA or the managing director of the NWA. He's not the supervisor of works. I have to say that and say it clearly. Now, I know some of us want to pretend as if we are, because that is the way you win votes. But it is setting you up, because you will not be able to fulfill the demands.
Absolutely.
I need to just say your protection from East Portland and for all MPs. So if you have said you have brought it to the attention of the minister. I just had a word with the minister. There is a process. These things, if you bring them to the attention of your NWA parish manager, or I suspect that road is a parish council road, that you bring it to the superintendent of works in the parish council. Those matters would then funnel up into the larger budget, and then the decisions are made as to how the larger budget is allocated to what is a priority. All right?
Member from Eastern St. Thomas Eastern.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Prime Minister, I heard you mentioned some special areas outside of the badly affected areas. I want to crave your indulgence this evening. There are two areas in Eastern St. Thomas. Bath, where the river, contrary to what persons are saying, that persons build their houses on the river banks. The road is the Copper Lane area where the river undermined the road. And it's in a very, very dangerous way. The last hurricane, the motor vehicles were washed away. Houses have been undermined, and persons are traumatized because they have nowhere to live. They have to be here, there, and everywhere, living with family members. Some of them, the convenience is not there. So I am asking for special consideration for the Bath Copper Lane area where the river washed away vehicles and undermined the structure. Also, Rowlandsfield, where there is a breakaway in Rowlandsfield, very, very dangerous, Prime Minister. It happened from Beryl, and it has worsened since Hurricane Melissa. So those two areas I'm asking for special considerations.
Mike, Minister, Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm taking that this will be the last question so that we can wrap up. But you mentioned, member, special communities. We're going to be driven by the ADPEM data as to the areas that were affected. I suspect that Bath and the area that you have mentioned would be considered in the cleanup effort. It seems to me that you're suggesting that it is more than just the cleanup that you need. I take note of that, and I will, through ADPEM and the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, ensure that the proper assessment is done, a report is given, and we see how best we can respond. Questions were raised about breakaways, and I didn't answer them. Now, just to be clear with the breakaways, the NWA is in the process of assessing the breakaways. I have seen that there are members of communities who are saying that they are taking matters into their own hands and trying to create pathways on unstable soil. I can only use this platform to advise members. I am the first one to encourage and support community initiative, but trying to construct pathway on a landslide or a breakaway is very dangerous. The NWA, as I've said, they have done assessments, and there are two issues that we have to consider, which the public should understand. Once there is a breakaway, the alternative is to either bring the road inland, which would mean in some instances, or most instances, going through private property. We would have to acquire that. That takes some time. Or if we decide that it is feasible to restore the breakaway, which is usually a very expensive undertaking for civil engineering. So it is not something that I can tell you that it will be corrected overnight. So if there is obviously no alternatives, alternate route, then we will have to move there very quickly to provide access, right? But if there is an alternative route, or an alternate route rather, I would encourage persons to use the alternate route rather than to risk going through the breakaway or the land slippage.
Member from West Central, St. James.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Prime Minister, are you aware that members of Parliament have experienced great difficulty in sourcing equipment in the immediate aftermath of the hurricane and are still experiencing that difficulty, and so it may impact that role of identifying equipment for the cleanup work? Firstly. Secondly, can we get an indication of what equipment has come in through international aid in the disaster response process? And thirdly, whether any mulching machine or other equipment that can assist with the biodegradable vegetation has come in or can be sourced to expedite the cleanup.
So I'm aware of the shortage of equipment. So if there is a general shortage, I'm certain that MPs are going to find it difficult. There is a notion that we have a lot of trucks, and as we pull from the regular trade, it is going to impact construction, agriculture, transportation. So we have to manage that very carefully. What we have done, we have made an allocation of $200 million to acquire equipment locally so far. I don't want to say too much about what we have started to procure, but we have started to look at tipper trucks, which are locally, which we can get out of the local supply here, brand new, and chipping machines, wood chipping machines. And we have started to look for those. There are not many in the local trade because you need the industrial heavy-duty types. We have asked our partners to supply excavators, heavy, what they call it, D9 bulldozers, compactors, water trucks, and we have sourced water trucks here locally as well. So yes, we are trying to source what we can here locally, and we have asked our international partners to also supply. What was the other question? I think that's it.
But some people just have to sit down and wait for government, this and government handout. And some of the times, when you wait for the government handout, you find, say, you become like a leash to them. Anything up your run, go to them and say, remember me, sir, at my house, you did put on the zinc pan, remember me, sir, you did. And then, you have to remember how much people him did promise things. We get comfortable because a whole heap of them are full. So we want you to know that if you can do it independently, of what is happening here. Just do it. Don't matter that it's going to put you in a certain pressure, but you're already under pressure. People want them house back. People want the light back, them water, you know, and some food. Somewhere or another, we can't look at all. You see this, everybody I drive, go to St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, say them a carry care package. After a while, that I got those peter out, you know. Some people are bad, the people, them think they work with Flo in a Rasta. Because I talk to a man from Flo, and them say me catch him quick. Look here, Flo, including myself, we still not get the package yet now. I want 2 to 3 months now. And people still have bad. I say, Mota, want to the 20,000 thing where them a talk about, how me not get none. And me get go. Why? I said, this job, is a job of jobs started. We're there with you Thursday. Cloudy, as I would say, rain a fall, stop, sun come out, stop, rain come fall again, stop, and it keep going on and on like that from last night. And it's warm now. We'll be here until 5:45. I hope you can stay with me. Some people take it worse than others, but eventually you come around to realize, and next move you have to go make. And you have to make it. So you have to get out of your slumber and do what you know so you're supposed to do. Yes. Right now, you need to get up and do what you're supposed to do. And don't wait for no one to do it for you. And even though a whole heap of ones might need help, you mustn't look upon the help as some weakness in your capacity to do things. But we all need help sometime. All of we need help. But we have to start with we're supposed to have goods and send to the people them who in a serious problem because of the hurricane. I think I 3 them say them fine. I don't know how much them don't fine. Because obviously a man I take advantage of the situation here right now. It's a serious thing. Nevertheless, we hardly hear any murder go on here. Usually them time of year, yeah, robbery, terrible upon the increase and all sort of thing, but you know, no whole heap of murder every day. Like the idea we have every day. You know, so we give thanks for that. There's certain problems that will come up that the government has to go deal with. And fast too. Because the money where them get, if the money just sit down there and not use, it's a big problem. We hear how much the IMF give them, we not give them, lend them. Because if you do, them say lend. When the IMF lend you something, you know, a years you still have pay for it, you know. And enough them are give Jamaica. So we want the people them who can help themselves. And don't wait for no handout from the government. Because you know that go already. You know what Marley say? Don't trust a politician to grant you no favor. Because he will always try to control you forever. Is a saying that is good. A good saying that. Don't trust a politician to grant you no favor. Because he will always want to control you forever. So if you can do, if you are in the way of doing things for yourself, if you have people who you know you can count on to help you to rebuild your life and even your community, it's better you just go that we root there in Aboriginal ancestry. Yeah, man. better you just go that route there. All you have to do is just know exactly what to do and what is the law about doing what you want to do. And just do it. Yes. And I know a whole lot of people can't do it too, you know, but some people just are still on and wait for government, this and government handout. And some of the times them, when you wait for the government handout, you find say you become like a leash to them. Anything up your own, go to them and say, remember me, sir, at my house, you did put on the zinc pan, you know. Remember me, sir, you did build. And then you have to remember how much people in the promise things will get comfortable because a whole heap of them are full. So we want you to know that if you can do it independently, of what is happening here, just do it. Don't matter that it's going to put you in a certain pressure, but you're already under pressure. People want them house back. People want the light back, them water, you know, and some food. Somewhere or another, we can't look at all. You see this, everybody I drive, go to St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, say them a carry care package. After a while, that I got those peter out, you know. How long you think that can happen? If it's not a big company, we can supply certain things every week. Eventually, the individuals who are help, like myself, yeah. I know, forever it will happen, you know, because trust me, next year, people are still need care package. You know, and when you send the rice down there, the water and things like that, by that next week it done, or you know, the same week it done. So it not gonna last forever. Little more and more you're gonna see less car drive go down there, less trailer, tractor, truck, less and less. It will get less. And it's up to you, the people who find yourself in this precarious position, to help yourself and help others around you. That is what it is all about. If you're in a community, the community, look out for the community. I mean, I tell you, it's not forever. This care package thing, I will continue. All them roadblock where you see a go down so. With whole heap of van and truck and all them something there with things in it pack up. It not gonna last forever. It not gonna last forever. How much gallon of water you need? How much toilet paper you need? It's going to come a time when the toilet paper done. And you have to go figure out something. And we hope say the people them who in charge, for instance, GPS, and the Water Commission, and these people who claim say them is telecommunication. I mean, I say them now, they don't work, you know. But it needs to step up. It needs to step up, Rasta. Because communication is the key. When a man knows him can call him friend or foreign still, or in a Kingston still, him not feel so lonely. Because some people, them cell phone are them God, you know. Them not left it. And now a whole heap of people have left it. But gradually it will come back. And them need to make the communication level a bit quicker than what it is all about, you know. Flo and all them people there. Hey, Flo, some people are bad. Hey, the people them think I work with Flo in a Rasta. Because I talk to a man from Flo. And them say me catch him quick. Look here. Flo, including myself, we still not get the package yet now. I want 2 to 3 months now. And people still have bad. I say, Mota, I'm to the 20,000 thing where them talk about, oh, me not get none. And me get good. Why? I said this job is a job of jobs started. I'm gonna depend on you to make flow do what them advertise, to make them do it. Even on this program, I may hear them advertise it. They hear the advertisement not already, but a whole heap of people don't see nothing. Always hear the man talk about on the radio say, you must go no reply, / this, that. Nothing like that no come. And me is one of them who is a victim of that. May I tell you that? So we don't know where them are do or where them are say or why them have the advertisement them did a run so. When a whole heap of people and make the people them a bother me rasta. Can come like a bother me. If me are going to the supermarket, somebody are gonna stop me and say, Muta, you hear from your people them. I say my people them I wanna talk about. I don't my people them rasta. Anyway, we'll take a break and come forward.
ABC Electrical Sales, total source for building material.
Look at a triangle. Look at a pyramid. I start at the bottom big. And it just gets smaller and smaller till it reaches the top. That is exactly what will happen with these care packages, as what them call it. Care packages. It's going to run out. And all this them people who are post up on what them call it, them Instagram, them go along and take picture and, big up themselves on them YouTube, this and that. Little more them people that don't remember St. Elizabeth. I want to say little more, I talk about it before the year done, yeah. It's up to the other area like Food for the Poor, and you have certain little organizations where they're committed to certain things. But that rush, what we see are going on now, for go down at St. Elizabeth, for go down at Westmoreland, it's not going to last forever. So the people who can hear me, who get back them light, and them can turn on them little phone and listen. Say how you can help on yourself as much as possible. Can I repeat it again? It's not going to last continuously. It's not going to last. After a while, people have other business to do, and they have to go look out for them business. See a whole heap of artists gone along, they look more of them artists, they gone on tour, and all them really. So, it's not a matter that one's not going to help again, but it's not going to last forever. And then the government now, we're supposed to do certain things. Everybody, I don't understand it. I don't understand everybody about say the government now do enough. And we hear name, a baby Trump, me a baby Trump, I get vexed, man. Hey, baby Trump was a threat, The man I get vexed, I said, what am I talking about? Who you think, say, have the police them, a guard the truck them? Who you think I do this and who you think I do that? A government coordinate these things, brethren, and that's the people them I talk about. Them want to see them so-called leader in our communities. You have somebody about say, from the hurricane hit, down at Westmoreland there, near Belmont, the from land, make landing. And so from them time there till now, the only time them hear to the Prime Minister upon the road is when the foreign people, the multinational corporations and all these people are there, and them drive motorcade and go down to Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth. But you have places where it's more than just say the roadway, You have places where you have to walk, go there, where the people them have feel it. And that's what we are talking about. Man fly over helicopter is nothing. People love to see them political leader, I don't know why, in them community for run behind them and tell them the problems and the situation and see if them can use half of 5,000 half of each half of them. So it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing that Jamaican people watch what you do. As I say it again, don't trust a politician to grant you no favor. because he will always want to control you forever. I just saw it go. And beyond. Yes.
A temporary waiver of import permits for a wide range of medical and personal care items. This measure designed to accelerate hurricane relief operations and reduce significantly clearance times at the ports. Chief Executive Officer and Commissioner of Customs Dr. Velma Ricketts-Walker made the announcement during a recent virtual town hall hosted by the Embassy of Jamaica in Washington, D.C., where she provided an update on Hurricane Melissa recovery efforts. She said the Health Ministry has waived the import permits until March 31 next year for several items, including over-the-counter medication, personal care items, sanitizers, disinfectants, first aid kits, and water purification tablets. Dr. Ricketts-Walker stated that the decision is intended to speed the delivery of urgently needed supplies in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, noting that it also removes a major cause of delays in cargo processing. In news overseas, the leaders of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda have signed a peace agreement alongside U.S. President Donald Trump in Washington. DR Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi and Rwanda's Paul Kagame praised the deal aimed at ending a decades-long conflict in the region. Kagame described Trump as an even-handed leader who immediately took an opportunity to contribute to peace. An agreement was signed by the two countries' foreign ministers back in June, but each side has accused the other of violating the terms. Ahead of the summit, there was an escalation in fighting in resource-rich eastern DR Congo between government forces and rebels believed to be backed by Rwanda. Finally, Russian President Vladimir Putin has said either Ukrainian troops will withdraw from the country's eastern Donbas region or Russia will seize it, rejecting any compromise over a major obstacle to ending the Ukraine war. According to BBC, Putin told India today that either they take back these territories by force or eventually Ukrainian troops withdraw. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has ruled out ceding territory, whether held by Russia or not. Putin's comments come after U.S. President Donald Trump said his negotiators believe Russia's leader would like to end the war after talks in Moscow on Tuesday. Those were the local and international headlines. Major news at 5:40.
I will wake up, believe you me. We want to play this. Let the people them hear this now, because very important, especially the people them who are come from foreign with container and with big whole heap of luggage and things. We have to go through the port them. Yes. Listen. What go on, so? I could figure it out. Okay.
If you're planning to fly to Jamaica to clear anything at the port, adjust your travel plans. This is a shipping emergency warning for every Jamaican in the diaspora getting ready to send something home in regards to Hurricane Melissa relief or planning to fly down to clear a barrel, a D-box, or a container. What I'm about to tell you can save you a lot of time, money, and unnecessary stress. Right now, as we speak, the Jamaica wharves, both in Kingston and Montego Bay, are backed up to a breaking point. Why? Because too many non-profits and local groups in Jamaica promised people in the diaspora that they would clear the items and pick them up, and they are not picking them up. Those unclaimed containers are now sitting on the port, piling up and creating a massive traffic jam inside the system. In Kingston, you're looking at least a week and a half delay just to get your container opened. In Montego Bay, the situation is even worse, 2 to 3 weeks, and based on what is happening right now, up to 4 weeks if possible. So hear me and hear me well. If you're planning to fly to Jamaica to clear anything at the port, adjust your travel plans now. Do not spend your money flying down thinking you will go to the wharf tomorrow and get your stuff the same day. No, it will not work like that. It will not happen. Some people are going down there for 2 to 3 days, wasting money on hotel, car rental, food, only to leave Jamaica without clearing a thing. This is a serious national backlog, and you must plan for it like you would plan for a storm. And let me make this clear. Door-to-door will not save you any time or any money either. Some people think that because they paid for door-to-door service, their items will magically bypass the backlog. No, it doesn't work like that. That's not how it works. Door to door can only move when the container is opened. And right now, those containers are sitting there unopened because the wharves are jammed. There are non-profits and organizations right now willing to release pallets and boxes and barrels to any responsible person in Jamaica who is able to clear them, because the backlog is so severe that the diaspora senders cannot wait anymore. So if someone in Jamaica is willing and able to clear your items, work with them. Because if you wait for the system to speed up, you will be waiting into next month. Listen to me. Protect your time and protect your money and plan wisely. This is your shipping emergency update from Peter Gracie, the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council representative for the Southern United States. Share this video and warn a friend, warn a family member. Let's make sure that the diaspora is informed and fully prepared. Stay safe, stay smart, and plan ahead.
Why you for the people? Because we say light come back some places. So we want to hear from you, yes. Okay, we say we don't take some call. Yeah, we don't take some call. We could play this until the call comes. Yeah, blessed man.
Mutabruka.
Turn off the radio.
Good afternoon, sir.
Turn off the radio.
Wagwan.
Virgin, turn off the radio.
Wagwan, Mr. Muta. Wagwan, Mr. Muta.
You can't hear me.
Now, me I hear you, but you don't hear me.
No, me I hear you. Me say if you turn off the radio.
Let me turn off the radio.
You just turn it off, man. You just turn it off.
Me just turn it off, yes. Last time me
all right, so what you say?
For last night, I talk about it. You see, like the woman tell about Ben Davis don't say, we don't know if me stop now. Me have 4 years to put on ban me as me. You must go to the council office. Me no go to the council office.
No, hold on. Wait, talk again. What you say? Tell me what you say again.
Yes, I have 4 years to put on me. Stop here.
You have 4 sheets of zinc.
You put on funny.
Which part you there? Where you there?
Me there Mango Valley said me, man.
Okay.
I
hope somebody down there here you can give 4 pieces of zinc.
Nobody can give me. Nobody can give me.
The way I ask you for them. So you don't expect to get it. No, wait, hold on. So why you call me for ask me for 4 pieces of zinc and then you say nobody now will give you none?
No, they make sign up paper and I get none.
Who you sign paper with?
Me sign paper, me sign the woman up a put my but it say now I go to the office again. And you can't help me.
How long ago you signed the paper? How long ago?
Not last year.
What am I talking about? Last year you signed a paper so you want 4 pieces of zinc?
Yeah, man, you put on my house up here.
So you don't have no zinc by your stop?
Yeah.
You have any zinc by your stop?
Yeah, nobody noticed me. Nobody has.
Bridget.
Yeah.
You have any zinc by your stop?
Yes, my brother. But I never involved come carry over.
It leak.
Me I tell you, come like you can't help that you also the soap up on this bed.
Who you say you signed paper with? Who you say you signed paper with?
Me up at the NIS office, but they tell me say, Miss Campbell tell me say boy I'm not working at anything, why help me, but nobody help me.
So from that time you don't ask, check nobody else.
Eh?
So from that time you don't check nobody else.
If somebody will check, I'm check me check.
Who?
The Mia Ben Davis. I watch you.
Yeah, check Ben Davis, how him say?
He said, we go to Bobby office, I mean, go there, I'm going to get you.
When you go there, who you see?
Me from out the front, 10 o'clock, and 10 o'clock, nobody.
You don't see nobody come out of the office?
Nobody at all. Nobody.
That means they close the office, it close the day when you go?
No, the office, the way we go there. And nobody's assist me. Nobody's assist me.
Which part you go? Tell me exactly where you go.
Me go to a Rockabessa office, or Bobby office.
A Rockabessa office?
Yeah, the Bobby.
Who for office out there? Who for office?
Bobby Manticchio.
Bobby Manticchio.
Yeah.
And you don't see nobody out. That means them lock up the day when you go there.
No, the same day when we go.
Yeah, but them that means them lock. Them
No,
if
no,
they
lock,
tell them
yeah,
and the
it's
office,
out
that means them lock that day there.
I mean, I like this. I mean, I have a plan to go. I have a plan to go pop show and go call to make that money.
Well, you know, say you have to plant, you know, have to put on things by your stuff too, or you have to prioritize where you want to.
Wait, God bless me.
All right, then where you call for then? Wait, God bless you, man. You don't have to call then.
And
have to call, man.
I get right. For the come to
Just pray to God and He will give you the zinc them.
Eh?
Pray to God and He will give you the zinc them. And I better yet, pray and make it stop. Make rain drop through the hole them in your zinc by your stop.
Right, sir.
All right?
Yeah, man, bless up.
Yeah, man, all right.
Horse racing fan.
Here with Lataya. Them ready for me yet, Shane? No, not yet. Okay. All right, I could go and play the music. It's a very important interview. I don't want something go wrong in the day with it. I can go and play this tune until them link her up. Sister Pan the phone here where we did a where I could tell her here. Lataya, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here, Muta.
All right. Lataya Pantan Shania, man. If you see her if you see how she look, you know what she do. And we will talk about what she do because I think it's a great thing. It's a podcast, you call that, what we do yesterday?
Yes.
All right, we did a podcast yesterday with she and, oh gosh, if you ever forgot her name, I'm mad. What's your name again? The three of you did the podcast. What's your name again? You forget too?
Go ahead.
I mean, I feel so bad then. I feel so bad. Anyway, listen now. This sister here, I want to tell them about this sister here. The first I meet her, yesterday, the first. This sister is into farming. And she have planted 3,500 seedlings. Am I right?
35,000.
Oh, see, you know. 35,000 seedlings. And she's ready to tell us how she get to this stage and what she want to become up the seedlings. Good afternoon, Lataya.
Man, afternoon, Muta, and afternoon to all your listeners.
All right, tell me the first thing now. How a little sister like you get into this idea of seedlings and giving them away? How you come to that? Tell me.
All right, so I am always growing something. I have my Jamaican food forest, which is my social media thing, but I'm a backyard gardener. I'm a farmer. I love to refer to myself as a farmer. I'm a chef first, and then I love planting stuff. It's something I'm very passionate about. And after the hurricane, I was wondering what I could do to help, seeing all the videos and stuff. It was so distressing and depressing to see what was happening. And I felt, helpless. I couldn't do anything. So I sat down and it came to me that I had seeds and I could sow seeds. And so that started off my Seeds of Hope project, where I decided I'm going to start sowing seeds and give the seedlings to the farmers. So once once they start clearing up and getting ready to plant again, they had something to go into the ground right away.
All right. So, 3,000, what's it? 35,000?
35,000.
All right, you have 35,000 seedlings. You have the land for put them in, all right? Obviously.
Well, the farmers. No, man, I did it for the farmers to just distribute it to other farmers who were in need.
Oh, you just when it come up to a level, you just give them it?
Yes.
Free of cost?
Free of cost.
So how much seedlings you have now? How much seedlings you have?
Well, we have been giving out. So like even today, we gave out quite a few, probably about over 3,000 seedlings went out today. So farmers
Today?
are coming. So yeah, man, just today alone. So I just keep sowing. So as soon as I make space, because that's my biggest challenge now, I made a little greenhouse for them. So my biggest challenge is a space. So as soon as I send out trays, I sow again. So it's just a rotating thing.
This is amazing. You gave away 3,000 seedlings today.
Yes. And we
And
have,
the
I
people
know
them
we
who
have
come to you, where they coming from?
All right, I find a lot of the farmers are coming from St. Thomas. I've had quite a few farmers from St. Thomas so far, and backyard gardeners, because I'm giving also to backyard gardeners for people to start growing in their backyards. And then we're going to St. Elizabeth as well. We have like 4,000 seedlings heading down to St. Elizabeth this weekend here. So it's, different people coming. We had farmers from Clarendon as well coming today to pick up trays. So it's just all over the island. People are in need. I'm getting calls from all over the island.
So you have a whole heap of help, or just you wanna do it, however, how it work?
All right. So I do a lot of it, and I have a friend of mine from Potscapes, Pamela. She will do some. She has a greenhouse, so she, has dedicated a space in her greenhouse for 30 trays. And I do cooking classes with young kids. And so I invite them in to come and sow seeds. So that's those are the hands helping to sow the seeds right now.
All right. So you have this patch of land, you have these seeds. Tell me what to do for really make them stay good, that you can really pluck them and give them away. Tell me what is it that you do special to these seeds?
All right. So the most important thing I've found in doing them is the greenhouse, having the protection for them and, the right growing medium. So we have persons, especially one anonymous donor, he doesn't want to be mentioned, who he has given us like 4 of the big bags of germination mix. We have nursery that Fort George Botanicals, they gave us hundreds of seedling trays to sow the seeds in. And then outside of that, now I have the seeds. I provide the seeds and the time, because every moment I have spare, I'm sowing seeds. And that's basically just a lot of love and attention being given to them, feeding them. We had one local manufacturer, this guy who does a local biostimulant using moringa. He gave us quite a few bottles of his product to use on them as well.
All right,
So
explain that to me. It's like a fertilizer, organic fertilizer, like.
Yes, made from moringa and made right here in Jamaica. So he, AgroVigor, so he gave us some of those. So we have inputs, and I have my homemade stuff that I use on them as well. We want to send them out being started organically. I mean, the farmers can do what they want after. But we're giving them an organic start.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you spread it all over the country without advertisement, because I know a whole heap of people are listening to me now will never hear of this yet. And yet they're so near to me.
Right. No, man, the social media is the main thing I've been using to send it out, Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
That's how the word is being spread.
And you just down the road from me, I never know say down there.
Yes.
May I come down here? May I come down here?
You're welcome, yeah, man.
I am amazed. I'm amazed, man. Trust me. I'm amazed. So you have actually, you're planting things for yourself.
Yeah, man, I plant as much as I can. As I tell people, the only thing I want to be able, for me to go buy to feed myself is salt. I try to grow everything, my chicken for meat, for eggs. I have all my, varieties of yams, vegetable greens. I do everything I can to be self-sufficient.
Well, I mean, I never hear a sister reach a level there yet, though. Trust me. I know sisters who plant, who I help Sister Carol, she just left here so a while ago. And I know a whole heap of sisters who plant, but for on the level where you are dealing with now, for give to Jamaica this gift of planting is humongous. Anybody from Rada and like that ever check it yet?
Not for the seeds of hope. Not-
Where them check you for? Where them check you for?
well, no, nothing really.
Them never check you yet?
No, man, I'm just doing my thing.
No, I know you do your thing, but I just...
want.
No, give him that you give him the on social media and you talk about farming and seeds and everything there. I did one like if any of them ever come to you and say, yeah, make a farm a little, you know, company with them like
No.
and that them never do that yet.
No.
Okay. Well, see how you say they know, you know, because when them come in, there's a different madness. Different madness they will come with it. So where you intend to go with this now? Where you intend to go with it?
Well, what I would love to do, Muta, I use my social media platform to encourage people to grow things. That's what because I want people to, it's such a wonderful feeling when you can really take care of yourself. You're not relying on anyone, you're self-reliant. And I want to see more people growing. So my step from the seeds of hope now, I want to get the farmers who were badly affected, basically get them back on their feet as, in my little way, how I can. Getting people, giving the free seedlings to the backyard gardeners for them to start, growing, because food now, vegetables are so expensive. And I think this will be a good time now for people to see that, hey, you don't need to buy these things, even when they're abundant. You can grow it yourself.
Yes,
all right?
yes.
And that is my tagline for my Jamaican food forest is why buy what you can grow. So I would love moving forward from Hurricane Melissa now to really be a source for information for persons on growing their own vegetables, providing seedlings for them as well. And, just encouraging people to be more self-reliant, because when these things happen, catastrophes, like Melissa, or even when we had COVID and everything lockdown, how can we rely on ourselves? Do we know how to put a seed in the earth and get food? Which is most important.
Well, sister, you take it to the next level. And I'm really glad to know, say, we were sitting down yesterday upon this long podcast, almost the whole day. I reason about these things. And I said, no, I can't make you escape this program today. Can't make you escape it. I'm not going to come out. You want, send out any number, any, what them call it, social media address on the radio in case?
Yeah, man. Well, persons can get in touch through, like, my Instagram is My Jamaican Food Forest, and on Facebook it's my name, Latoya Johnson Panton. People can send me a message. I'm trying. On my own, I don't think I'll be able to supply all the seedlings that are needed. But if it's even just a tray, the backyard gardeners, we call them trays of hope. I give a tray of mixed seeds. So just to give as many as I can. And also just to encourage other persons who may be sowing seeds for their own backyard to pass some on to your neighbor if you have extra, just so everybody can grow together.
I have a little calabash seed there, I think I should have brought it girl.
Yeah, man. And
So
I
tell me
got
something.
sow them for you.
Warm to the food part of it, like planting and dashing and everything there. Or you see upon a level there?
I have all of them, Muta. I have planted many varieties of banana, dasheen, cocoa, renta yam, St. Vincent. I have all of them. Sugar cane, coconut, breadfruit, I have everything. And
Now,
that's my aim.
If you want cane juice, you can bring the cane, come give me a minute and cane juice for you.
All right, I will remember that.
You know, man, remember it, man. Me will mill the cane juice for you. Just bring the cane.
All right.
Sister, trust me, man. You're an inspiration. And I know a whole heap of ones they wrote this or no. I hear you and I go say, what? And I want to tell the people them, in the garrison, them, we have said for many years now, You don't have to have no whole heap of land for plant nothing, you know. Get some rubber tire and some of them 5 gallon, what them call it, plastic buckle. Cut them in two and plant
Like
them.
planting crocus bag, plastic bag, anything.
You should say about crocus bag and plastic bag. Yes. Get involved with this thing, because we all know how the food situation stay now. And if there's a way out, there's a way out. And with the pilot program now, we are showing you a way out. We have been showing you a way out for a long time. And this is now, take it to the next level now. She is willing to give away the seedlings. That is the part where Jamaican people love to hear. The giving. So, sister, you're going to hear from me. You're going to hear from me. Really, tell me something.
Yeah, man, and thank you. So that was Paula Herlock, who we sat with the other day.
She hear you? She hear you?
No, but I remember Paula.
Paula, yeah, Paula Herlock. I'm going to put her on the radio too. I'm going to have her on the radio next week. But the next project we will talk about. You know?
Yes.
We have to highlight these things, man, because you do it out of love. And you not ask nobody for no money. And them really, and you do it every day. That means that you have served the people them in a different kind of way. Man. And we have to big up these things. Because something where I push for years on this program, man. I meet a brethren where him hear the program and start to plant, and him see me now and him say, why Muta, are you a feed me? No, him say feed me. It means say him plant where the watermelon, cantaloupe. Cantaloupe and sell hotel. I say, what? Him say, yeah, man. Me a plant. And next version, him do organic fertilizer. And same like how we are talking now. As that him listen to it and then him go say, him want to go in organic fertilizer. And the man bring a whole heap of bag of fertilizer come give me. Me say, what? And that's it there. So, sister, trust me, man. I can't say if people rate too much time for you. But I really appreciate it. Give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man. Thank you, Muta. Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yes, Ari. That's Latalia.
All right.
Pantan. Trust me. You related to the Pantan, them?
No, not that I know of. The other Pantans.
Mine, you know, I said not that you know of.
No, man, I know my family, my husband, Pantans, I know. That's it.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
all right.
Man.
All right, well, give thanks.
All right, then, Muta. Thank you.
Yeah. No, that is a sister where, trust me, man. Trust me. And if you see her, you would have never known say that shadow. She's so petite and small and just, trust me, man. I love her and what our Jesus love little children. And I the first me meet her yesterday. And we sit down there for hours. I do this podcast. And when she tell me that she plant, how much? 35,000 seedlings. Me say, what? Something can go so. And she said she deliver 4,000 of them today. And then I thought that the 35,000 that she tell me about, that's some new one. It's not the same one. It's some different ones. So she give her 4,000 of them today. She get places from real St. Thomas there. And we have to stop. I mean, I said nothing about it, but it's truth. We have to stop feeling, say, it's just St. Elizabeth, you know. Jamaica have land all over the place. Where it's like virgin soil. We not touch it. We need to utilize them things there. Utilize them land there. And stop going like say, boy, right now, you know, if we not get on from St. Elizabeth, not now go off away. St. Thomas, Clarendon, even up at St. Andrew, so. You know, we need to get the thing right. Eat where you grow where you eat. And this right there. Survival, that is what we are talking about. Too much importation in the country. Too much, we are import food where we can plant and grow so organically. When I talk about the whole heap of pesticide and we lead to homicide and all them something there where they are bringing out the country. So, yeah, man, give thanks to the sister. Give thanks, I tell you.
and some call.
I did 100 bag, man.
What?
100 bag, the farmer youth, man. We call it right there.
Okay, Wagwan.
There, man, just a come out of the bush, you see.
Where you in the bush a plant?
100 bag, the farmer youth, man.
Me hear you, man. Me say, where you in the bush a plant? Where you
There,
plant?
man, just a come out of the bush, you see.
Where you in the bush a plant?
100 bag.
What is? Am I on a radio? Ache, I'm gone. You gone 100 bag? Am I listen to him say, I'm gone. All right, so you know, we're going to skip him for the night there. We're going to skip him because we don't know. Oh, people are called radio for much years. And them can't know so them to turn off them radio when they talk to people. And waste people time. Turn off the radio is a simple little thing, you know. You got to call, lock off the radio and you talk.
Hey, who want you link me with the lady where that talk about to the sheet them, big man?
You want what?
Why you link me with the lady where offer the sheet them?
You never hear Shaggy out.
Yeah, but she don't have no phone number. You can read on Instagram and Facebook team, I don't know.
All right, them have the phone number down here already, you know.
Them have it down here.
I can see if I find it. Wait, hold on. I can go and play that tune and see if I can find it. I will find it.
All right, Father. Cool. Bless.
Reggae Radio.
And it don't seem so lonely. We feel it.
Blessed.
Yeah, man. I mean, call for the number, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Wait, she never get the number upon the program a while ago.
No, I'm not getting it in about 2 minutes hang up, so I'm call forward, you know?
Yeah, no. I wonder if there's a reason why she never give me the number upon the phone.
Oh, maybe she don't want nobody to ring her, you don't know.
Yeah, maybe I that too. Would have to go ask her.
Yeah, man, link up a contact with her, because I don't know.
Yeah, me call her ask her if she can get that number upon the radio, yeah?
Yeah, man, we know the Clement Hill General Center, we'd allow someone in the brother.
Yeah, all right, go and listen and make her see if I can get her.
All right, listen.
Yeah. Stop ringing. So I guess them people they get it from a different source. All right, here's the number. She said we can't get out the number. The number is 876-509-0093. That's 876-509-0093. And she named Lataya Panton, Panton. So it's Lataya Panton. Call her and trust me, if you're there sent to this bed, she's their king's son, you know. Don't bother if it's a shower drive, come give you the thing, you know. I just saw it go. People have to go to her. See, you can't expect say she go pick up 100 suckling and carry come give you that way, you know, so you have to go feed. Okay, she'll tell you how to get it and whatsoever. Just simple that. Okay. So that is that. Here we go. So what goes around, come around. Where people have it for the most, you know, say a long time, Mutabruka tell them to plant, you know. A long time we are saying, if you don't do them, then you have all a breadfruit tree a grow. Yes, fruit. If you don't do from them time there, I can't breadfruit to that. You know, climb a tree and a pick a breadfruit. You know, so that does, you know. People are selling occupied and enough for them ackee tree, you know. The people them who them buy it from to sell it back. And not the people them who them buy it from ackee tree neither. You have some youth where I have to give them kudos for that, you know. Them walk over with a long stick with a little bag on the edge of it, you know. And any ackee tree, them say, Mama, you know what, some ackee, me come pick it for you and get some. And them always say, yeah, the people them always say, yeah, because some of them are women and they can't climb ackee tree. So them glad when I youth come at them yard and say them pick the ackee them, but them get some. And the youth them go up on the road and sell it. Why you know, me little ackee bridge in Panliver Road there, you know, below Stella Mars there. So heal them up. Tell them, anybody tell him to Muta, heal them up. Yeah, man. I always have ackee and mango. I mean, I tell him, so we deploy him. I'm my ackee tree, go get the mango, the ackee tree off. Him get the ackee them off and my ackee tree and come sell me back. But it's a hustling. It's a hustling. I mean, no, say no ackee tree. I know that. Say no ackee tree. But him know how to get the ackee them. Yes. So we just are telling them, say, certain things, it's terrible when you go out there and see the price of the thing, them, man. Terrible. Terrible. I see a woman I said, ackee for 6. I see a brother I said a rose breadfruit for 1,000. Well, we have to laugh and see each other. Well, I say, bread, you know what, for a rose breadfruit? I say, $1,000. I say, look on that. Look what me live to say. Breadfruit I sell for $1,000. Him just get a rim, a car rim, you know, like the whole time stove and just pack it up with coal and thing and just roast all 4 breadfruit one time pan it. The man say $1,000. Anyway, we take a break and come forward.
It's the Chris and Charles Merry Money.
And the sun shine bright now. Sun really come out now. Feel good to know that. Yes. This little daughter have my phone, I get topsy-turvy, you know, with my phone, you know, with the seedlings, them. We need to make out the number, you know, people. So, you can have like to call IRFM if you want the number. She name Lataya. Just call IRFM if you want the phone number. And she give out her, what them call it, Facebook, My Jamaican Feed Fest. That it's a food forest, or My Jamaican Food Forest. That is where she gave. So you go up there to put her in My Jamaican Food Forest and you will see her on it. And as we speak here right now, somebody's a call. Somebody's a call over the phone. Anyway, here we know. It's 4:20. 4:20 upon the dot. And that we say, 4:20.
Yo, Moby, Cookies Jamaica there.
So we must do something.
Yeah, Muta, man, as again.
Yeah, man, that's it. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, 100 back again, man.
100 back again?
Yeah, man, 100 back, man. You did that talk to you, man, but so somebody can't
talk to me, man. Wow.
Alright. There, man, in a bush, I got some gas out of some potato, yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the lady doesn't feel wonderful, man.
Yeah, you're supposed to feel wonderful.
Yeah, man.
Especially like what you did in the bush.
Yeah, man, in a bush, but I saw me lock down myself with the food here, man,
yeah.
Yeah, man, you have to feed yourself and feed people around you, is it?
Where you plant?
You know, so everything, banana, everything.
No, not tell me everything, man. We have to about everything.
When me
you
say
don't plant everything, man.
Come again, what you say?
Me say you don't plant everything, man. Where you plant, you say everything.
When we say everything, we mean by like, from banana got to plant to cocoa to everything, isn't it?
Then that's not everything.
Alright, what you call everything, other?
No, you know to say everything. You must say this is where we plant. Banana and cocoa and them, so not everything.
Yam, potato, cabbage, huh?
You plant squash?
No, sir, I don't grow up here.
Oh, you plant squash?
Up here too cold, man. Up here too cold.
No, why you say you plant everything? Tell me where you plant.
Pumpkin, melon, sweet potato, cabbage, tomato, yam, cocoa, pear, lime, lemon,
cucumber, you know, plant cucumber.
Yeah, man, I have cucumber that bush here, too.
How much land you have?
Well, me about a acre, I'm working with my brethren them same way.
I will leave a land that you plant.
A baby land that, man. Can me have a land?
No, how you mean a baby land? You planting for 1 acre.
I'm alone in a land. You see me?
So what that mean?
Me work alone, man. I really like team, you see me?
You don't like team?
Team.
Why?
Instruction that, man. When you're alone, go bush go work,
you want just go and work.
Yeah.
All right, sir. So you want them out the whole year car food? Anytime the food whether you want them out the whole year car food?
No, man, I give her some money when I can't sell myself. Because I tell you already, I'm going to plan for myself and plan for my family.
So, you never give me none yet?
Huh?
You never give me none yet?
And that's why when they ask me, Mr. Fraser, I tell you, ask Mr. Fraser about 100 back. Ask the white Fraser about 100 back, man.
No, wait a minute, so wait there. Which part you there? Tell me which part you there. Where you there?
Right now, I'm there between Kabla to Limit, me there.
Kabla to what?
Limit.
Which part that there? I don't know which part.
You know, Spalding, in between Spalding.
Yeah, I know Spalding up them white man.
Yeah, man, you that tell me one time ago, you know?
Yeah, the Shaban. So clear as the have to come.
Dwight, I touch back in our place, man. We make Dwight have anything for you, man. Yes, me?
Dwight?
Yeah, Fraser, yeah.
But Dwight can't carry crocus back pan bus, man.
No, man, then normally he must have come out going to some road show, man, one at a time, man.
All right. I'm going to tell Dwight, say you're going to give him something for give me, you know?
Yeah, man. I big up Mr. Errol Murdoch. See him here, too. You see me?
All right.
Yeah, man has a respect again. I'm blessed up for yourself, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Go and plant here, sir.
All the time, Elder. I'm sorry that the lady never did near for me give you somebody. Come on, can.
The command what?
The command can.
Can, oh.
Yeah.
That's how it go. All
right.
right.
We have agriculture, isn't it?
Yeah. Give time.
All right, Elder.
Yeah. Breeze, you never call it and it come. We want to leave a message there with you, you know. Yes, we want to leave a message there with you. Yours truly message for the day that. So, it will come up to music news time. Yeah, music news time, and after that is the African names. So, we could go to music news time at 4:30. 4:30, yes.
Reggae. Jamaican hitmaker Sean Paul has once again secured his place at the top, closing out 2025 as Spotify's most streamed dancehall artist globally, and an unbroken streak that now spans 2 consecutive years. The Grammy-winning star pulled an extraordinary 159 million listeners, 83.1 million hours streamed, and 1.6 billion total streams across 184 countries, reaffirming his status as dancehall's most consistent global force. The achievement follows another major milestone. Earlier this year, Sean Paul surpassed 15 billion lifespan streams on Spotify, more than any other Jamaican artist on the platform, with a catalog of 473 tracks, spanning chart toppers, collaborations, and crossover anthems. The Temperature icon continues to prove why he remains one of the most influential dancehall artists of the streaming age. His biggest digital hits include Clean Bandits' Rockabye, 1.7 billion, Dua Lipa's No Lie, 1.47 billion, Temperature, 1.15 billion, Sia Cheap Thrills, 872 million, and the classic Get Busy, 686 million. Sean Paul's domination is rooted not only in the numbers, but in longevity. From the early 2000 club era to today's playlist-driven landscape, he remains one of the few Caribbean acts whose music still moves effortlessly between dancehall, pop, EDM, Afrobeats, and global charts. With 2026 on the horizon and the streaming reigning stronger than ever, Sean Paul remains a defined figure of Caribbean music and a reminder that dancehall global reach still carries immense power. In other news, dancehall artist Roger Wilde celebrating, of course, the release of his brand new 5-track EP. The project, fitting titled, of course, Rocket Science, sees the fast-rising talent leveling up with a polished mix of energy, melodies, and street code charisma. The EP features production from Zimmy Entertainment, DJ Mac, Unapologetic Music, Platinum Kids, and The Truth, creating a diverse sounds that keep Roger Wilde fully in his element. It also includes a standout collaboration with New York rapper Bay Swag, adding an international edge to the track list. The project was initially planned as a full-length album. However, Rocket Science has now been reshaped into a warm-up EP that paves the way for Roger Wilde's debut body of work set for next year. The Spanish Town native Roger Wild, who just turned 22, emerged from the heart of the ghetto with a story as raw as his sound. Since his breakout, he has built hits including Wild Out, Go Go, 100 Mile, and Planet to Planet, and built his loyal fan base. And as we're in the final month of the year, Spotify's Wrapped and Apple Music Replay are now joined by YouTube's New Year in Recap, as rising consumers' demand pushes streaming giants to sharpen their year in review tools for 2025. All three major streaming platforms are gearing up for their popular year-end recaps, meeting the growing demand from consumers and listeners eager to revisit their year in music and content. Apple announced recently that it's rolling out Apple Music Replay. It's an answer to Spotify's hugely popular Wrapped feature. Replay gives Apple Music users a personalized look back at their year in listening, spotlighting their most streamed songs, artists, and albums. Meanwhile, Spotify is preparing to drop its annual 2025 Wrap, urging users to update their app ahead of the release. Not staying out of the race, YouTube has launched its first ever year in recap, offering users a personalized breakdown of the videos they watch over the past year. The recap highlights top interest, most viewed content, and the creators viewers spent the most time watching. As the popularity of these year-end rundowns grows, streaming giants are recognizing just how important they have become to consumers. And in the process, they're pushing themselves to innovate and outdo each other with a richer and more personalized experience. On the international scene, Kim Kardashian got emotional as she claimed her ex-husband Kanye West accused her of faking her traumatic 2016 Paris robbery on the latest episode of The Kardashians. The Skims founder says the rapper called her out in front of a room full of people, alleging she faked the terrifying incident for a TV show. She compares the situation to being stabbed with a knife to her heart. She goes on to explain the disappointment she felt as tears fell up in her eyes, and of course noting just to think that someone wouldn't believe that happened that is so close to you. Kim also says her April 2025 trial proved that she never fabricated a story and that she's happy it's over. During the trial, Kim, of course, took the stand to face the criminals who broke into the hotel room, tied her up at gunpoint, and stole $10 million worth of jewelry. The trial concluded in May, and 8 people were convicted while 2 others were acquitted. All right, celebs celebrating their birthdays for today. Dancehall artist Massacre celebrating his birthday today. Also, reggae singer Luton Fire is celebrating his birthday as well. And veteran rapper Jay-Z, as well as TV show host Tyra Banks. And if you're celebrating your birthday, we say happy birthday to you, okay? All right, this day in music, there was 1999. Rapper Jay-Z was released on $50,000 US bail after being accused of attacking Lance Rivera when a fight broke out at a party for rapper Q-Tip at a Manhattan club. This day in music, there was 2006. Yahoo revealed that Britney Spears was the most searched for term of 2006, with more online searches done about Spears than any other topic or person. Also, this day in music, there was 2015. Justin Bieber scored his 3rd UK #1 singles with Love Yourself, which knocked his previous chart topper Sorry to #2. And that's the 100 in music news for today, Thursday, December 4, 2025.
Female names. Zarifa. Zarifa. Z-A-R-I-F-A. Zarifa means graceful. Graceful. Zenabo. Zenabo. Z-E-N-A-B-U. Zenabo means beautiful. Beautiful. Zawadi. Zawadi. Z-A-W-A-D-I. Zawadi means a gift has come. A gift has come. Zalika. Zalika. Z-A-L-I-K-A. Zalika means born of good family. Born of good family. So that's Zarifa. Z-A-R-I-F-A means graceful. Zenabo. Z-E-N-A-B-U. Zanabo means beautiful. Zawadi. Z-A-W-A-D-I. Zawadi means a gift has come. And Zalika, Z-A-L-I-K-A, means born of good family. Male names, Afi, Afi, A-F-I, Afi. Afi means spiritual, spiritual. Adio, Adio, A-D-I-O, Adio. He is righteous. He is righteous. Akins, Akins, A-K-I-N-S, Akins, means he is a brave boy. He is a brave boy. And Babato, Babato, B-A-B-A-T-U, Babato, means he is a peacemaker. Peacemaker, them name are a good name them, yes. So the male name, Afi, A-F-I, means spiritual. Adio, A-D-I-O, Adio means he is righteous. Akins, A-K-I-N-S, Akins, means he is a brave boy. And Babato, B-A-B-A-T-U, Babato means he is a peacemaker. You know, why them put a thing for we, man? When we hear African names, you know, it sounds weird to we, you know. So what kind of name that? I hear people take for call me Mutabruka, you know, Mukobuko, Mukoko, some name I hear people that call me and say, wait. We like up and, you know, old time mothers, them watch TV and them favorite actress, them call them pick me that name there. So if them like Elizabeth Taylor, them say, I will call my pick me Elizabeth. And so them do it. So them do it. Them don't understand what it means. Them don't know nothing about it. Them just like the woman and just take her name. Well, we give you the meaning of the names. Very important in the African realms. That is how people name them children in Africa. The character of the person that is shown when a child is a young child, and how them view that child in relationship to the family, them give the name accordingly. And the name means a lot to them, and it defines the character of the person. Yes. So it's not just, you just call a name, so you know what the name mean. And every name have a meaning. Even the European name them. The French name them. Every one of them have a meaning. But why take for them name? In this time here, why we take for them name? Because we either don't know better or we're just ignorant of certain things. Don't burn your bridge. That may I say. So you know, we still take the phone call them. Still take the phone call them. I don't know how much we can take before 5 o'clock, if any. But I want to play this little thing here, you know. I want to play this little thing here. Believe you me. I think the people them should hear it. Listen.
Stop storing food in the freezer in Ziploc bags. There's a class action lawsuit against the makers of these Ziploc bags, these bags with the SC Johnson logo on them. Let me tell you guys what's going on here. When you heat something in a Ziploc bag, if you pour something hot in there, like a soup or a gravy, and then it's heat on the bag, or if you are storing fatty foods in here, that is going to promote the release of microplastics into these Ziploc bags. Also, when you freeze something in this bag, microplastics from this bag can go into your food. The SC Johnson company is being sued in a class action lawsuit because they claim on the box that you can microwave things in here, that you can freeze things in here, that it's safe. What's the solution? Store food, heat food up in glass, right? You can get glass containers like this. You store your food in here. Obviously, there's a plastic lid, but the food doesn't touch it. Look, guys, I grew up doing this too. I never use these anymore, but you can store things in here if it's dry, if you're traveling with it, it's not heat or cold, but don't put things in the freezer in here, and definitely don't heat things up in here. Even though it says microwave safe, I don't think they're being truthful, and they're getting sued. Stop using these.
Artist here name Shined. Here we go, Shined.